Welcome back, everyone, and I do mean everyone. It's Forgotten Circus. So before I get into the video, I want to say that if you watch my channel or you're new to my channel, you're gonna know that I'm a Warner Bros. Guy. I like Warner Bros. They're putting out some great product right now. They're doing really good. Proud of Warner Bros. I'm a big Warner Bros. Fan. I like Warner Bros. I think Warner Bros. Should buy other properties and turn them around. Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes Warner Bros. Is like that significant other. You've had the perfect relationship. Everything's going great. It's fine. You've been together for years and years. And so you just got back from a wonderful dinner, about to go home, probably watch some movies. And your significant other says to you, "You know what? I got an idea." And you're like, "What?" "We should renew our vows." And then you hit that brake like skirt. What? For what? What's wrong with our old vows? Nothing. We can still use the same ones. We just need to renew them. You're like, what? Yeah. So it's Matrix 5. Okay. This is what the video is about. It's about Matrix 5. So let me take you back before we get into my thoughts on Matrix 5, whatever it's going to be titled. Um, yeah, so remember back when you saw the first Matrix for the first that opening scene in the Matrix set the bar for special effects forever. Forever. Everybody had to top the original Matrix. That was the thing. People were even copying it. It was a great movie, great script, something we had never seen before. We had seen like we had seen things a little bit like it. Like Tron was kind of like it. Tron. So that's coming out too. So this is going to be a little conflict here because they're very similar. But you saw that first scene, Trinity, just sitting in the chair, got up, running across, and did the whole stop motion in the air and the rotation of the camera. Nobody had ever seen anything like that. Like, I mean, there was probably some movies that had done it before a little bit, but not to that level, not to that crisp extent of filmmaking, cinematography. Nobody had ever seen that before. And it was amazing. And the whole movie was like, what did I just watch? Because it was amazing. Look at all the careers it boosted. I mean, some of them I mean, they did stuff before, but when they put that cast together, Carrie Ann Moss, Keanu Reeves, Lawrence Fishburne, do I need to keep saying Hugo Weaving? Like, oh, star-studded, all-star team out of nowhere. And all of them had been doing their own stuff. You knew about them from other movies, but when they put that together, it just gelled. It was perfect, right? And you had that the special effects you never seen before, the action, the intrigue, and like, is he the one? Is he not the one? Who's the one? You were like, wait, what is the one? I want to know. Oh, he's the one? Oh, what? And then you had the ending of it like, oh, oh. Because the bad guy, Hugo Agent Smith, whoo, one of the best villains of all time. And Neo, one of the best heroes of all time in that first one. That end scene when you saw what he could do and you're like, oh, and you was ready for the second one, you know? And then you saw the second one. I like the second one. I'm not gonna say them by their names. I'm only gonna say one by its name, and I'll tell you, you'll know why. So we go to Matrix 2, and you're like, all right, we're picking up where we left off. We good, you know? And then the twins, I really liked the twins. That was sick. That was sick. The twins, I wish you could have seen the highway scene. Wow. And then, so if you know the Matrix, obviously you know the Matrix. That's why you're watching this video. But the twins, I wanted to see more of them, man. But it's okay. It was a little taste. Yeah. But that too, like when you were watching, you're like, oh, okay. Uh, so he can wait, he can fly now and stuff. Okay, that's cool. But they started to. It's like they couldn't match the first one, but it was still good. And then you get to the third one, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, because the second one was still good. It was still good. I liked it. Didn't you have the Merovingian in that? Yeah, they're the twins bodyguards. And you had Monica Bellucci. They knew how to put people together. It's crazy mix and match, you know. And then you get to the third one, you're getting built up. You're like, all right, this is it. This is it. This is he about to fight the big bad, and it's still Agent Smith. And then you see that. Now I still like the third one too, just not as much. Nothing's ever going to beat the first one, but just not as much as the first and second one. But it was still good. It was so. And then you find out in it that, let's be honest here, is Zion really that hard to find? I mean, when they had that little rave party and they were like, "We're going to shake these halls" and all that, whatever Lawrence Fishburne said, you're like, isn't that kind of alarming? Is Zion really that hard to find? I don't know. This was pretty like they just like kind of like found it. I know the whole lead up to it. I didn't know the movie, but it's like I really thought they could find Zion a lot easier than that. Like, it was still easy to begin with how the Sentinels and the computer, the people that run the Matrix, like the architect and all that. But I was like, okay with it. Yeah, it's adding suspense and everything. And then you had that goddamn Dragon Ball Z fight, which the build up to it, and you're in the rain, and you're doing all this stuff, and then yeah, that's cool. It looked like Dragon Ball Z though, but I looked past that because it was the end, and then you're sitting there like, yeah, they about to take down the Matrix, and then Trinity dies, and then he's blind because he got blinded, and then you're like, oh, there's no hope, and you're like, wait, he is the one, but wait, is he the one? And then he got plugged into, and then it created balance. It was bitter and sweet ending to the trilogy. Sometimes you got to end trilogies like that. You know, you gave him everything. You built him up like he's the best, and in the end, he still was the one. Technically, he still was the one, and it was like I said, it's bittersweet. It ended, and then we got to watch the sunrise with the architect and Oracle. Way to end off. We brought balance. But he did kind of whisper it's going to probably happen again. And then you got that's what I'm saying is, what is it? Matrix Resurrection should have been Matrix Execution. The movie was terrible. Say what you want. I love Keanu Reeves, Carrie-Anne Moss. And I liked, what is his name? Because he played Holden Ford in Mindhunter. I know he was in Cabin in the Woods and other stuff, but he was Holden. He played Mindhunter great. I love the actor. He's good, really good, talented actor. As like I guess Agent Smith. I mean, right there, right in that. When I watched that, and I forget a lot of it, so you got to excuse me if I forgot something. But I wanted to eat the red and the blue pill, the black pill, the green pill. Just take them all and just candy flip it, and see where it goes. Just take all the pills. Not like pharmaceutical guys. I'm talking about in the movie. All right, I don't do that stuff, but I'm saying if I was in that movie, I probably would have taken all the pills. They're probably like, red pill, blue pill. I'll be like, do you have like green, maybe like magenta? We could probably do aquamarine. I think aquamarine would be good. I'll take all of them because that movie was terrible. Now we got, damn, I'm like 10 minutes in. I haven't talked about nothing, huh? Now we got Matrix 5. Who knows is Carrie Ann Moss and Keanu Reeves are coming back. I don't agree with it. And even I mean, look at Resurrections. Come on now. The Wachowskis now sisters didn't one of them didn't even want to work on it. Like they were done. And then it seemed like the big and that's the rumor. The whole thing about that movie was the big FU to like everybody. Like, why am I making this again? But then you got to ask, why did you write it? Why did you sign on? If it's so boring for you, have you guys had a hit? Have you people had a hit movie? And when was the last time they had? Sense8 was so good. But so you got Matrix 5, and like possibly Trinity's going to be, maybe Neo's going to be back in it. I say no, don't do that. I say don't. If you're going to do it and it's being greenlighted and confirmed by Warner Bros., which I don't know, Warner Bros. Might be able to pull it off, maybe not. I think we're done with the Matrix. To be honest with you, I think we're done for a while. Should let it rest. I think Resurrections probably came way too soon because you already had the thing where Neo and Trinity were dead. You could have rebooted then, but you had to use that star power. And I understand it, but like was it really successful? No. What it didn't hit like if you thought that movie was going to dethrone the first Matrix, you got to be kidding me. No. But if you're going to do Matrix 5, if you want to do Matrix 5 and you are going to do it because it's already been confirmed and I guess greenlit, let's start fresh. Let's start new. Maybe move on further into the Matrix. Let's see other programs against other programs. We don't always have to bring the human world. There could be a totally other program element where, like the good programs, like which you saw in a lot of them, and I think you saw them in Resurrection. I don't know. I can't stand Resurrection, so we're leaving Resurrections out. We're just going with the first three. But yeah, we could have other programs going against other programs. In that world, like designing being the user of their basically avatar there. I would like to see that. And hey, you can even I'm just going to throw it out there. Hey, maybe you could do a team up with Spoon Boy, which he was the one that bent the spoon and taught Neo and everything how to bend it. So it looks like he was way more further advanced when he was with the Oracle. And then you got the Broom Boy from what? The Last Jedi? Yeah, let's bring Broom Boy in. Maybe he was in the Matrix because they never followed up on that story at all, which would have been awesome. Broom Boy he just never got his due. And Spoon Boy, Broom Boy. So you don't you watch. It's funny, but anyway. So don't bring the legacy cast in it anymore. Just don't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't reboot. I wouldn't make this a reboot. I would kind of make it an extension and not like an offshoot. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do that. You could figure out a way where you could do it where you could totally ignore but not ignore the first three, but kind of put them like stuff could be whispered and stuff like it could be a whole new element, a whole new war going somewhere else. Because I mean, if they've taken over the Earth, obviously there's and they said that wasn't only the only city, but Zion was the biggest. There's other things. We could show a new team, new cast going through it. They don't even have to be the one. It could be just like elites. I don't know that are good when they're in the Matrix. But then again, you got to go against the agents and stuff. And probably going to be harder agents. So you could start like new ones. It almost like everybody's the one now. I guess you're the one. You're the one. You're the one. You're the one. Everybody's the one. I'm the one. Put me in the Matrix. Let's go. I'd probably be like the dude. I want to be a famous actor and just eat steak all day. From first Cipher. Yeah, Cipher. Yeah. I'm like, put me back in, bro. This stuff crazy. Just make me a billionaire. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do this, how they're going to work this, because the Wachowskis aren't even attached to it. So they're done. They're done with it. So that should tell you something there. Maybe somebody new coming in, directing it, writing it. May be a change. You may bring it back. I mean, you still, you got the household name of the Matrix, so you got that on your side. People will still always go out if Matrix is on it. But Tapping the Story is probably like the Animatrix. I liked a lot of Animatrix was pretty good. If you haven't seen that and you're a Matrix guy, watch the Animatrix. Am I sounding right? It's the Animatrix, right? It's a series of short animated stories, which is really good. I don't know what you're gonna do with this one, but don't reboot, don't offshoot. Keep it in the same world, maybe a little bit further, and see what you can do with it. That's the only ideas I can give you. I mean, you guys are professionals, right? I'm just sitting here doing a video for my YouTube channel, so I don't know much, but I can tell you something. Go younger with the Matrix. Go younger. Build them up, and then you could probably get your next trilogy in the Matrix. That will be a part of the Matrix saga, the Matrix brand, but be good enough to stand on its own. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. I want everyone to subscribe. And I do mean everyone.